Aloha, my name is Kim Coco Iwamoto. I'm a candidate in State District 25, which goes from Ala Moana through Kakaʻako and ends in downtown around Fort Street Mall. I've been meeting with our neighbors throughout the district for the last 4 years. I've been going door to door and in many cases building to building. I've been hosting sidewalk talks and coffee talks, and I've been asking every neighbor, what are some of your concerns and your hopes for our district? And this is what they've shared with me. First of all, we have a crisis of housing insecurity throughout the district. We have condo owners who are facing skyrocketing insurance premiums. We have kupuna who are in affordable housing, but their rents keep going up, like sometimes 15% every 2 years. And Oʻahu only has 1 temporary shelter bed for every 2 unsheltered people. So this is an epidemic that crosses class, it crosses economics. It is something that, what we know is that 56% of residents in Hawaii are paying more than 30% of their income in housing. And actually 28% are paying more than 50% of their income in housing. That's not sustainable. And what we're finding out is that it's resulting in people cutting into their food budget. So now 1 out of every 3 households are food insecure. They don't know where they're going to get their next meal from. That's not okay. Not when we have luxury high rises popping up every other month. So we can do a lot better for the residents in Hawaii. One of the things I want to do is to make sure that we have an empty home surcharge, that the state is collecting the revenue being denied to them because we have foreign investors buying up property all over the state. As you may know, 40% of all private property in Hawaii is owned by out-of-state investors. And it's resulted in Hawaii having over 70,000 empty dwellings that are just left vacant. And it's just solely so that somebody who is not even a resident of Hawaii can make a profit. Meanwhile, we have, individuals who are houseless, individuals who are living paycheck to paycheck, afraid of slipping into homelessness. So if we were to collect an empty home surcharge, and the concept behind this is when our neighbors in the district who live in the district leave their dwelling, go into the community, they might get their nails done, they might go grocery shopping, they might eat at the local restaurant, and they're creating jobs. They're paying GET or general excise tax. So the state is actually collecting state revenue, which then pays for the state infrastructure. But what happens when foreign investors buy up private property in our district, they actually deny the state the ability to recapture some of the state revenue used to pay for the infrastructure. If there was no infrastructure, this out-of-state investor would never be able to make a profit by buying and selling their condo or their home in Hawaii. And so this is why we need to collect that revenue. On my website, you can find a petition. I am calling on the legislature to convene a special session to deal with housing insecurity specifically. Remember, we had a special session to raise funds for rail. We had a special session to legalize same-sex marriage. Housing insecurity is a crisis that we must deal with now before it gets even worse. And we could do that if the legislature calls a special session to deal with condo insurance skyrocketing. The premiums are going up, in some cases 1,200%. Kupuna who are afraid of being in affordable housing, and that's their last stop. And then finally, we need to do more about our unsheltered neighbors who are living on sidewalks and in parks. The petition, you can find it on my website, which is vote.kimcoco.com, and that's KIMCOCO.com. Please sign the petition. Please tell your friends who may live, you may live in the district, please tell your friends who may live in Ala Moana, Kakaʻako, or downtown to consider voting for me in this primary. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ernest Caravalho, and I am running for State House District number 28, a sliver of downtown, all of Chinatown, parts of Liliha, parts of Kalihi, Sand Island, and Ō'ahu. I'm running to make a change in the way things are done in the state of Hawaii. I'm running for the people of Hawaii. I know what it's like to go out there and work every single day of my life. I didn't go straight into politics right out of high school or college. I took the time to learn what it's like to work. I'm a United States Air Force veteran, and I'm proud of that. I'm a local boy born and raised in Kalihi, and I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of living in Chinatown, where I've lived for over 10 years now at this time, where I am the chair of Downtown Chinatown Neighborhood Board 13. Very, very distinctive area, which is precious to me. Our people are hurting today. As you all know, we just had a major outages in Chinatown and downtown. It hurt a lot of our people. Our people were frustrated. They were angry. They didn't know what else to do. But we did the best we could to help each other out. Everyone helping each other out. People slept overnight outside in their lobbies because they couldn't get up to the higher floors. A lot of our people were elderly. A lot were on the wheelchair. So it was a difficult time this last several days. Importantly, we must recognize that our businesses in downtown Chinatown are hurting. The loss of revenue, especially to our small mom and pop shops. So please, please, if you ever have a chance, come into Chinatown, because we are open for business, and give us your support and help our people to get back, because what they've lost is going to take months and maybe years to get back. They are hurting and they need your help. As a whole, District 28 is hurting. Crime is on the rise, and our people are afraid to walk out after night. They're afraid to go out and enjoy what our town has to offer, what our community has to offer. Good food, good bars, good clubs, a great nightlife. They're afraid to do that anymore. But please come, because I promise you that when I get elected, I will work hard to combat crime in our district. Education is a plus for me. I will push for a stronger education system that concentrates on the 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. I will concentrate to ensure that our children are given the best education they can get, the best education in the world, so they can compete with all those around the world. We'll push hard for them. We'll push for free lunches for our children. None of our children should go without eating. All lunches for our children should be free. So education is a top priority of mine also. Homelessness, it is a big criteria for myself also. I am a United States Air Force veteran who was homeless. I understand the streets. I know what it was like. And I will be there to help to ensure that we work in a compassionate way to help those that are homeless to get off of the streets and give them everything we can offer so they can be successful in rebuilding their lives. We're going to work with the drug addicts out there by building rehabilitation centers that they can go into to help them get over their addictions, because it does take compassion lots of times to get rid of these addictions. We're going to help them. And we're going to succeed. We'll get rid of homelessness totally? No. Homelessness has always been a problem from the beginning of time, and they'll always be there. But we can be compassionate enough to help the homeless situation so that the homeless people are no longer living on the streets, so that our streets stay clear, so that our businesses can do business, and so that our people can feel safe in their own communities. We'll work with everyone involved. I am a people person. I will be in the communities, walking every single day in the communities to help all of you out. Once again, my name is Ernest Caravalho. I'm running for State House District 28. That is CarvalhoForHawaii.com. Once again, CarvalhoForHawaii.com.
Aloha mai kako. My name is Carole Kauhiwai Kaapu, and I'm a candidate for the State House of Representatives, District 29, Kalihi Valley and Kapalama Heights. I'm on Neighborhood Board 14 and on the Lanakila Multipurpose Senior Center Advisory Board. I was raised in this district, attending Maʻimaʻi Elementary and Kamehameha schools. I've lived and worked here for decades, first working for New Hope Oʻahu, then at the legislature, Kamehameha schools, and now for Kalihi Union Church as the Director of Operations. Our neighborhood is very special and unique. We're diverse and multicultural. We come from many backgrounds and we work together for the good of our families and our community. I've worked at the legislature for over a decade, most recently as a senior policy analyst in the House, so I'm familiar with writing, reviewing, and evaluating legislation and how the legislature is run. My goal is to serve our community and support traditional family values in our government. I'm a woman of faith who loves God and loves the people of Hawaii. When I first started this journey into government, I saw that the people on my street have no voice in the legislature. They are busy working and raising families. They don't have time to testify for or against bills that will change their lives. I'm running to be the voice of the people of Kalihi and Kapalama in the lawmaking process, to speak up against laws that raise the cost of living or break down families, to give perspective on how bills will impact my neighbors negatively or positively. When I'm elected, I will be a strong advocate for the working families I represent. From kupuna to keiki, I will be your voice. I humbly ask for your vote and for your support in the upcoming elections. If you'd like more information or to contact me, please check out my website, carolecaapu.org. That's CaroleKaapu.org. Or on social media, Instagram, it's Carole Kaapu, and don't forget, it's Carole with an E. On Twitter, X, it's @Carole Kaapu, and on Facebook, it's Carole K. Kaapu. I'm so honored to represent my neighbors on Neighborhood Board 14 and to look forward to serving you as your representative in the State House for District 29, Kalihi Valley and Kapalama Heights. Aloha.
Aloha, my name is Besario Mizuno. I serve as the State Representative for House District 29. This includes Kalihi Valley, Kamehameha Heights, and portion of Lower Kalihi. I wanted to share my thoughts on government for the people. Democracy must represent all people, not just a few. We must deliver agents of change for democracy and leadership. This is how we improve the lives for all people. Working together, we have the opportunity to build a brighter future for all of Hawaii. I have been endorsed by the following organizations: the Hawaii State Teachers Association, representing all public school teachers in our state; Hawaii State AFL-CIO, which is an affiliation of nearly all labor unions in Hawaii, representing 68,000 working members statewide; Operating Engineers Local 3 Union; Hawaii Realtors, Patsy Mink; Iron Workers Local 625, General Contractors Association of Hawaii; Hawaii Laborers Union Local 368, Plumbers and Fitters Local 675, and United Public Workers, UPW. I wanted to share the just completed 2024 legislative session, where we completed one of the most successful legislature in the history of Hawaii. Working with Governor Green, we passed House Bill 2404 CD1, the largest tax cut in the history of Hawaii. This will provide billions of dollars in tax savings for the people of Hawaii. It has never been done before in our state's history. The historic tax cut will save Hawaii taxpayers a total of $5 billion over 6 years. House Bill 2404 CD1 is the largest tax cut in the state history. Wage increase, which I co-authored to help raise the pay for caregivers. House Bill 2216, which increases the cap on state supplemental payments for Type 1 adult residential care homes, licensed developmental disabilities domiciliary homes, certified adult foster homes, and Type 2 adult residential care homes. Our legislative agenda for a better community and state, we must support and improve the economy, reduce crime and homelessness, reduce healthcare costs, build more affordable housing, establish a world-class education system, and protect our environment. My pledge is to work with you to make our state and district a better and safer place, where our children will have the ability to reach their dreams. I believe in listening to many voices and issues through respect and relationships, cultural sensitivity, partnerships and unity, working together to craft a rock-solid foundation of state policy where people can achieve prosperity and security. Please call me anytime, anywhere. Always know that the doors of our office will always be open to you and your family, because it's your office too. Mahalo.